And it is. Behold! The glory that is the shooting Larry. Because I might be able to do this first try. Fa-bum. Oh my god. It's a dwarf. Got some dodongles. This is gonna be another episode of... Oh my god. Get off me. Dodongles. And hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we got into here, the Death Mountain Crater, lovely place, and in this episode we're gonna start on the Fire Temple. As soon as we get there, that is. But first, there is something. Over here. It's a sheik. Of all the ways to escape view, setting fire to the bridge that Link is standing on doesn't seem like the safest way to do it. I mean, it is a bridge that's already in a volcano, so it probably would have spontaneously combusted if it was particularly flammable, which is weird because it is clearly made out of wood, so I don't know what they've done to this wood to make it not already burn up just from the proximity to the lava. Because if Minecraft taught me anything, is if you put lava next to wood, then your house burns down. But yes, now that we're here, we can go straight to the Fire Temple right here. But we're not going to, because there is a couple of things we're going to get first, and I'm going to cut it as I go back to the. Oh, I forgot how to do the song. I'm going to cut it because we're going to go back in time to be Child Link, because we need to be Child Link here to get like one thing. Yep. Okay. See you in a bit. And we're back. Now immediately I'm just going to quickly pause it, because obviously we have limited time here and I just want to make sure I'm ready. We want to have magic beans, we want to have bugs, and basically, as you can see, which wasn't, as far as I'm aware, that wasn't there in the future, but here there is a spot to plant magic beans, so we're going to quickly go over here. And as you'll see, I think we have more time this time than last time we came in here, and I'm not entirely sure if this is true, but I think how much time you have in here is linked to how many hearts you have. That might not be true at all. It might just be how far you are in the game, or where you are in the crater. But I swear at the start we had like 45 seconds, now we have like a minute and a half. So, I don't know. But yes, we get a Skulltula for doing that, and now we're probably going to want to walk back immediately so we don't die of fire death. And I've got to remember the song. Nope. 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 Oh my goodness, I did forget it. Like, I just played it like a second ago and I forgot it already. My memory is awful for these things. It really is. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Anyway, yes, and I'll see you back here once I'm back to being an adult. A whoosh. And once again, we are back, and we are going to ride this thing. Oh, now we hop back onto it. Yes, as you can see, Pizza Hut. All's good. So that's that done. I think this thing just flies around the whole place. I'm not sure if there's anything else useful to get on it apart from some rupees or something. So don't worry about that. As far as I'm aware, that's all we need from here now. So we're going to head into the Fire Temple. And we don't need that. Apparently we do, actually. Wow. Oh, well, at least I didn't take full damage. Into the Fire Temple we go. Oh, and immediately right off the bat we go fire case. My most favourite enemy. And they're ignoring us, so ignore them. We're going to go in here. I don't know how he got in there without the boss key. Just right off the bat, we're going to go over here because there is a prisoner. Is there a prisoner to free right here? Yeah, there's a prisoner to free right here that Dorinia just ignored because he's awful. All these prisoners give you a little tip or something, normally. You have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Right. And in here we will get... straight away, small key again. Deja vu. But yes, there's a pillar that we want to get to fall into this conveniently placed hole so we can get into the boss room, because we can't jump there from here. Unfortunate. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out here, and if I recall correctly, there's a door down here. Yes. I'm going to quickly nip in here because, as you can see, this is where the boss key is. But we can also get in here. We'll be getting there way later on. I just wanted to show it to make sure that you know that it all loops around, so... And then that way there's nothing there. There's just a statue or something. Who cares? Quick! Avoid the keys! It's a good thing they conveniently stop for us while we go through doors. How nice of them. This room's a bit of a mess, though. There's fire keys, there's lava. It's not like the instant kill you lava, though. It's the slowly damage you over time lava, like we saw in, what's it called? Django's Cabin. Oh, and these are falling platforms. Yes, in the lava in Death Mountain Crater, I didn't show it because I just didn't want to die, but that, like, instantly just sends you back. You lose a heart, so it technically instantly kills you. So you don't want to fall in there. But then again, you don't really want to fall in any kind of lava. But yeah, straight off the bat, another prisoner freed. And that's kind of going to be your main objective, is trying to save all these guys. Sound different than a regular wall if you hit them with your sword. And there's going to be quite a few walls we're going to want to bomb in this area, so that's quite useful. Most of them are pretty cracked, like visibly though, so it's not really too much of an issue. And another small key. Good, good. Now, I think we're going to want to do this. Nice. No, I keep messing this up. Damn it. Oh yeah, I always suck at the song of time for some reason. I always play right at the end instead of down. Yes, that reveals a door behind there all along. Dun dun dun. Then go up here. I think this is the way we want to go. Oh, yep, it is. Now watch out because evil floor tiles. But yeah, you can just literally block them. They're of no consequence. Including you. Bam, easy mode. You actually don't want to, well, we're going to go for the max damage. There you go, that was lucky. These are like-likes. If they eat you, they steal your shield, sometimes your tunic, sometimes both. You don't want that to happen. Because it's irritating. And now instead of using hook shot, we're going to do that. Fanciness. You can do a backflip as well, but that works. And that's already another Skulltula. And as you can tell, none of these bombable because they all sound the same. For some reason, it makes a metal noise. I know you're a sword, but I don't think that's the sound a sword would make if it hit a wall. It seems a bit too echoey. Oh well. Maybe all the walls are made out of weird metal that looks like stone. Oh, and these lava bubble things are really going to get annoying if we're not careful. Can we easily target them? Eh, I don't care. I don't care enough. Because I'm a terrible Let's Player. Gonna do a long jump. Oh my god, fire keys. Oh well, at least I didn't get knocked over because I was in the middle of climbing. Oh, fire keys. Hey, look at that. Hit him with my sword. Just want to come up here. And as you can hear, actually we're gonna want to do this. Ah. Ba-boom. And once again, another prisoner. Easy peasy. Yeah, so what he's saying there is there's those switches that you can hit, do damage to, and they'll turn on. Basically, so there's you can just hit them with any old thing, and using bombs is useful because it allows you to hit them even if they're over walls or at a range or something, rather than a sword, which of course you can be point blank to use, obviously. So decent enough. Most of these tips are more just like explaining mechanics, just in case you get confused. Because this temple introduces a decent amount of things that are kind of required, whereas before they necessarily weren't, or just weren't in the game at all. Guess we're going to come in here. And this room is weird. Very weird. Again, this is an area where the positioning of Skulltulas for me is a bit iffy. It's a bit hard to remember the ones here, especially because as far as I remember, there's two really well hidden ones that I never found until I was way older, which was fun. I'll climb up here, I think. Go along here. Filthy case. Doy. Yes, if you'll look, you might be able to see what we're supposed to do. Now I've come up on the wrong side here. So I'm going to go along here. That looks weird. Link isn't even holding onto the thing. But yeah, we're going to go over here. And we're... Ugh. Sorry, my commentary... I'm already talking about the commentary again. My commentary is going to be probably a bit distracted just because it is very hot today, so it seems fitting that I do the fire temple. But yeah, I can't have my fan on while I do recording, because obviously then you just have a bunch of background noise, and that's no good. So that's the main reason I rarely recorded back when I first started doing these videos, because I first started recording like in the middle of summer. It was very hot. But yeah, up we go. It's like a geyser thing, and that's why you want to get the keys first, because otherwise you get all the way here, and then you don't have the keys, and it's all bleh. Yes, we're gonna come, and there's some slugmas. They are not slugmas. They are actually... What are they called again? Torch slug. That's really inventive. But you hit them once, the fire goes out, they start to run away, and you mercilessly slaughter them. Yeah, while they're on fire, they're very aggressive, and then once you put them out, they're passive. I'm not sure if you can make that jump. Oh, you can, just about. And we're going to want to do that so we can push this down. And we're not going to want to activate that switch just yet, because we're going to bring this over here. And we're in there. Because that activates this. Wait, actually. You probably heard that wind. For how windy it is, I'm surprised that it's still boiling hot. Yeah, there's a Goron down here, I just realised. I can't remember how you get in there. Oh yeah, it's from the other side. My mistake. Just jumped down for no reason. Stupid. So yeah, we're going to go back up here, because what you want to do is, the easiest way to do this, well, I say easiest, the fastest way to do this, is to try and aim a bomb. So it does that. Hits the switch down there, turns off that fire, and we get up with plenty of time. Because as you can see, if you hear, the switch is already reactivated. Because those things are timed for the most part, so yeah, that's what you want to do. Which is useful as to why that Goron told us about bombs exploding. Now I'm just testing because there are a couple of those that do explode. Now we're in this maze area where there are boulders everywhere that follow... They all follow the same path like all the time, so you can keep taking that... You can take that into account. Wait. Yep. Knew it. Okay. Is there... Thank God, I think I'm at the moment I've got all the skull tellers that need to be got. Hopefully. That jingle's kind of weird for some reason. I might be going insane. Maybe it's because I was sitting inside a wall. Oh, no, boulder! Oh, it stops there, so quickly roll it there. Yeah. And there's a door. But yeah, hopefully at the moment I've got all the skull tellers I need, because I know that I'm probably going to mess up later, because there are some really... Whoa. Yeah, the shadings, for some reason, on this area is really weird on the Gorons in this area, as you saw earlier, where it's like a pure black one, which I didn't mention, because I'm trying to avoid it, but this is pretty unavoidable in terms of pointing it out. I think I am playing the original? I think it's the original version. It might be like the slightly updated N64 version. When you fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or doing a rolling forward. Did you know that? That's actually quite useful. Although not in terms of puzzles, but just in terms of general stuff. But yeah, there's because in the original version of the Fire Temple theme, there's like what sounds like Islamic chanting or something like that, and it got Nintendo in trouble. So they took it out in the later versions, and I'm not sure if that's going to be in here or not. Just a little interesting tidbit there. Some people were irritated by that, but oh, we're gonna wanna. I'm just gonna quickly check this whole room because I think there's one more thing in this room, unless I'm entirely mistaken. Way all the way over here. No, it's not. Oh yeah, it's over there. I can see it. So I was right. As always, I'm right. Just kidding. I'm mostly wrong when it comes to this game. I've played it through like 3 or 4 times, but well, that was lazy. You releasing me? I'm free to go. Yes. I'll tell you a secret. I'm gonna stop reading out now because I'm done with awkward silences. I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move. If you use a sample of score on special crop, you can break it. What he's talking about, basically these fake trap door things. I don't mean like trap door like on the floor. I mean trap door isn't a door that is a trap. And yeah, you can tell them though because they kind of stick out of the wall. So you'll see that when we get to it. Oh no. Oh. Okay, I'm going to try and get back to where we were over here. I think that's everything. Actually, I'm going to triple check because no, like even though I said I'll bloody do what I was talking about, I still might be wrong. That's probably everything though. Yes, everything. No worries. Oh dear. Yeah, luckily the ball has switched directions after they hit you, because otherwise you'd be caught in an infinite loop of dying. That's everything in this room for now. As you can see, there was a higher floor, so we're going to come back in here in a bit. I've just realised there's a couple of things I haven't gotten yet. Normally there's an item here that I use a lot, but I don't have it. Actually, no, I do. Aurora's Wind. For a second I thought I didn't have Aurora's Wind for some reason, but I remember getting it because you get it as a kid. I forget you get all the magic as a kid. My mistake, as always. But yeah, I'm actually going to use Aurora's Wind here because if you fall down, there's a few areas in this temple where you can fall down, back down to the lower floor. And if you do that, you're screwed. So I'm going to do this to save time slightly. And I might as well use this at least once, just to show it off. I should have done that before I went onto that platform, really. But yes, if you didn't know, Aurora's Wind is a magic you use in dungeons that allows you to walk back to a certain point. This is useful a couple times, especially if you're a bit... If you know, like, there's a main room and you want to save some time, you can skip some stuff by just, like, warping back to a main room. Which is useful, but a lot of the times people don't know where they're supposed to be warping back to, so it's not particularly useful if you're playing through for the first time. But if you already know, that's a map. Finally got the map. But if you already know what you're doing for the most part, then it's quite useful. Yes, we're gonna go in here now. Just doing that side bit just because we get the map, and we're gonna want. This is gonna be fun. This bit. Oop. Yeah, this is a timed platforming section. So you're gonna rush. I think this fire kills you if it hits you. I might be mistaken, but I think it does. But it is relatively easy to outrun if you know what you're doing. Although we're gonna have to come back here later when we've got a key, because as you saw, there's a door with a key, so and it's a bit harder to get that without getting hit by the fire. But here we are. The higher floor. Can I hit these with arrows? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I can. For some reason it made me my lock-on turn off after he... Please don't set back on fire. There we go. Ba-bam. Get the thing. Yes, Navi, I know. Yes. I know. Yes! Yeah. Unfortunately, location-based Navi quotes can get a bit iffy because Navi keeps repeating herself. We're not going to jump down there just yet, though, because there's stuff we need to do. And that's going to... A bit cheap to do that, but it's just like easy to hit him if you do that. Gonna do a switch which activates the thing over there. Go over here. Ba-ba-do. I think there's one... Is there something else in here, or is it in another room that's like this? I think there might be two rooms similar to this. I might be wrong. If I am wrong, then I need to... I think you can get hit by a boulder if you're hanging on the ledge there, so do be aware of that. I'm probably going to end this off in a second. Because we've already had 20 minutes. I'll tell you a secret for saving me. Well, I wonder what the Goron's accent would actually be like. Based on the way they speak, I don't know. If you find a place that you can see on your map that can't reach, try playing your Ocarina. I think he's referring to that Song of Time room that we got back there. Luckily we know what we're doing. Well, I sometimes know what I'm doing. You may or not may or may not know what you're doing, depending on if you've played this game before or not. Yeah, that's just a wall. Yes, okay. I think after all this, we're going to end this off here. Join us in the next episode where we probably either get the Fire Temple done or very close to done. So yes, until then, see you then.